Hey everyone, I'm hopping on and I was about to make some baby powder for Logan. We are all out of his baby powder, so I thought I would hop on and just show you guys how easy it is once you have the ingredients to make your own baby powder. So I think probably about 93% of you already have these ingredients in your house to make baby powder. What you need is arrowroot powder. You need cornstarch and you need oats. So I just use these red mill oats and we're gonna grind them in. I'm using my Vitamix to mix this all. And then we need arrowroot powder, which you can buy at any kind of Whole Food store or you can buy at the bulk barn, and then cornstarch. I'm gonna be doubling my recipe so that I can just store it and have some ready to go, especially with the warmer season coming and the moisture and stuff in his little rolls. We'll get some of that baby powder in there to soak up any of that moisture. The essential oils that I'm going to be using, I have them here, is lavender. So we know that lavender is great for all things calming, especially calming of the skin. So any irritation, any hives, any redness, lavender is going to calm the skin, so it'll make it not itchy for them. It's going to soothe. It's kind of like if you had a burn, if you burned yourself in the oven or anything like that, you can use lavender on top and it's going to take away that sting. So that's a good thing for a baby's bottom. The next essential oil that I'm going to use is Roman Chamomile. So Roman Chamomile is along the same lines of lavender. They pair very nicely together. It's an antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral. So it's going to help soothe any irritations that's there. So if there's any diaper rash or any kind of fungus growing, the essential oils are going to kind of target that area. I'm only going to be using 1 drop each of the essential oils because we know doTERRA's essential oils are pure and potent, and so we want to make sure that we're not using too much. And the same goes if you guys don't have essential oils, don't use it. You don't need to be using them. I highly recommend to use doTERRA oils, but if you don't have them, simply just start by making your baby powder, and then we can get you hooked up with your oils for sure. And another thing, because we're using this for babies, I just want to let you guys know that I'm only speaking on behalf of doTERRA. I'm not speaking on behalf of any other essential oil company. So if you're going to the mall and buying your essential oils, or if you're going to a Whole Food store or a health food store, or purchasing them online with any other company, I don't know their testing, I don't know their quality, I only know doTERRA. So that's why I'm trusting doTERRA, and so that's the kind of brand that I promote and recommend for sure, okay? So here we go. So like I said, I'm doubling the recipe, so we need 1/4 cup of your oats. So I'm going to put that in my Vitamix, and I'm going to grab another one because I want to double. And then you need 1/2 cup of arrowroot powder. So I'm going to be putting in a cup, and then you need 1/2 cup of cornstarch. And again, I'm putting in a cup because I want to double the recipe. And then I am simply going to blend it. So I'm going to put the lid on. I normally would do this in my magic bullet. So I usually just have a smaller bullet, but because I am doubling the recipe, I'm going to try it out in my Vitamix. So let's see how this goes. Perfect. Everything is nicely ground. Oh, perfect. Yes, the oats are all finely ground in there. Amazing. So the next thing I'm going to add is my essential oils. So I'm just going to add 1 drop of lavender. That's it for all that material, just 1 drop, and 1 drop Roman Chamomile. Oh, 2 came out there. That's okay. And then I'm going to mix it together. Grab a spoon, mix them together, and then I'm going to add it to my jar. So the jar that I have is a little spice jar. So I just purchased this at the dollar store, and then that's what I use to be able to have like a little shaker top. So you could simply reuse a spice jar if you have it. And then what I do I just store the extra in a mason jar, and it'll keep probably for up to about 6 months. Yeah, and there you have it. You have your all natural baby powder. So steer clear of the talc baby powder. We know that that's not good for our babies. And if you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out.